Hey y'all, I went shopping yesterday. Made my way to some of my local Dollar Generals to pick up some cars for the new mail-in promotion. If you're not familiar, there is a mail-in promotion going on with Dollar General right now, and you can mail in to get a Porsche 993 GT2. Really good looking car, really popular already. And, as we said, these usually coincide with some exclusive colored cars coming to, in this case, it would be Dollar General. And unfortunately, where I'm at, usually we don't get these cars until after the promotion's over or right at the end of it. So I wanted to go ahead and make sure I got at least one. I'm probably going to try to get a couple of these Porsches. But as of right now, some of my close by Dollar Generals are very low on stock. There's one I think that has, I don't know, maybe 3 cars left. Another one that has less than a dozen. And the ones nearby that do have quite a bit of stock, it's all older stock. So take a look at what I picked up. Another note here, I did stop by Walmart, and if you've seen some of my previous videos, Walmart's had some really odd stocking going on. And I popped some fresh cases the other day, and I thought there was a treasure hunt missing out of it. Very weird. Now, I say I popped fresh cases. They had been opened, but it didn't look like anything had been taken out except for one treasure hunt. Didn't see it anywhere. I thought, well, maybe somebody's grabbed it. Go back the next day. There it is, right on the pegs. I don't know. So odd. There's some really weird stuff. Anyway, let's get into what we have got at the Dollar Generals here. I made the best I could out of what they had and talk a little bit about what I'm going to do with these cars. One thing to note, if you go to the official rules, it tells you what card backs you can send in. Of course, for the promotion, you have to buy $20 worth of Hot Wheels before tax at Dollar General. Keep your receipts. And you have to send in the receipts for that, plus card backs or UPCs from 5-packs to equal up to that $20 as well. Send those in with I don't know if you can do check or money order. I normally do the online deal, but it's $7 for shipping and handling, plus your receipts, plus your card backs or UPCs, and then they send you the promotional car. So if you look on the official rules, the card backs and UPCs that you send in have to be 2019 or newer, and they have certain assortment numbers. If you're curious about whether your card backs meet that requirement, do not look at the date back here, although they should be fine. Sometimes the date on the back of the card here, up here under the Mattel logo, doesn't exactly match when it was released. But the easiest way to know that you've got what you need is going to be this right here. This is the assortment number. So it needs to match what's on the official rules. On the 5-packs, they will be right here. And if you don't know what you're looking for, you might assume because the assortment number is HGY16. If you just look on the back, because you're used to looking at the regular cards, you don't see one anywhere, or at least you don't on this. The only thing you see that matches is this HGY17, which is not accurate. I have no idea what that is, but the assortment number is actually down here on the UPC. So for what that is worth. So the first thing I picked up, I did look for some 5-packs, and honestly, this is probably the best one I found, and not a bad 5-pack actually. What do we have here? I don't want to say this stuff wrong. We got a Renault Sport RS1. Now that I know the T is supposed to be silent, I can't say it at all, guys. I'm sorry. Sport RS01, 2013 SRT Viper, Aston Martin Vulcan, Jaguar XE SV Project 8, Lamborghini Sesto Elemento. So some really good cars actually here. Really like that Viper. The Jag is really cool too. I'm not just super crazy about that color, but I do like that casting. And that Lambo is, really nice. Seems like I remember a lot of people looking for that specific loose car a while back. So not a bad pickup. Go ahead and get the single cars out here. Of course, you've seen this Porsche 911. This is a really good looking casting in the blue. I like the flat black one a little bit better, but this one looks really good too. Have the last year's Dollar General exclusive Acura Integra, and I did run into a bunch of the white Mercedes from last year. I almost bought those because, to be honest with you, I'm probably going to resell all these because I have what I need out of the cars that were available. I have multiples of them. I have some loose. My kids have some of them. I really didn't need anything that they had, so I'm probably going to put these back up for sale for maybe 50 cents, 75 cents a piece, just to recoup some of my costs. And those white Mercedes seem to sell really well in a lot, so I almost just picked up a bunch of those. Probably could have done this all in itself, and to be honest with you, when I go back to get another one, that may be what I do. Picked up 2 of these Toyota Supra. These are some really good castings. I'm not throwing off on them. Like I said, I already have what I need. Have them set back in my collection in a card. I have some of them open. Dodge Viper RT10. Really good looking car from last year. Nissan Skyline. Oh, let's see if we can get over here and focus. Nissan Skyline HT 2000 GTX. Really good casting. Probably one of my more favored castings last year, I think, as a mainline. And that's saying something because I'm just I like the car, but it's not like one of my favorites. But it was just a really good looking casting. Dodge Challenger drift car. Another really good looking casting there. Honda Civic Custom. Boy, weren't those really popular when they first hit. Have another Toyota Supra. And this is a really good looking casting too. I think my favorite Supra casting, at least the new ones, is definitely the green ones from the multi-pack. It just, something about it really, I don't know. Just does something for me, I guess. Have the LB Silhouette Works GT Nissan 35 GT in white. Really good looking car. Was popular when these came out. Can't remember which one of those came out first. I know we had a few of those. And finally, the 32 Ford. So overall, I think some pretty good castings. Like I said, I tried to just pick some of the more popular stuff that was there that I thought I could get rid of easily. Because I don't plan on keeping any of this, I don't think. I don't need it. I did think about getting some things for wheel swaps, but honestly, I just don't have time for that right now. And I've already got a bunch of stuff for wheel swaps anyway, so... let's see if I did right here. So where I'm at, you had to have 16 cars to make the $20 before tax. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that meets my 16 car requirement to do the mail-in. I've got my receipts. And so I'll be doing that here in just a few minutes. So, hopefully, you know, maybe some of you haven't seen some of these cars up close. Sorry I didn't take more time with them if that's the case. But hopefully for most of you, this is just a nice little trip down memory lane. That was one good thing I liked about the factory sealed set. You know, I'd already seen a lot of those cars, but when you're going back through them, it's like, wow, you know, I forgot that was from this year. Or oh, I forgot about that color. Just, you know, they make so many of these. And they release them so frequently, it's easy to forget. Other than a few standouts, there's some really good cars that's easy to forget about. So I think this is the only one of this that I have, so I may keep it. I've always kind of been on the fence about it. So I don't know. May keep it, may sell it. We'll see. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. Appreciate you guys watching. If you don't mind, just give us a like and a subscribe. If you know anybody that might find this video helpful or any of our other videos, please feel free to share this video, share the channel. And if you have any video ideas, you know, share those as well. If you and I know a lot of y'all this may not apply to, if you plan on doing the mail-in and you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. You know, there's some things that they're kind of lenient on about it, and then there's some things that you have to have right, or basically it just doesn't count and you won't get your car. So I don't want any of y'all to miss out on that, because especially this Porsche, I think it's going to stay a little bit higher than the rest of the cars. I could be wrong about that. Normally they settle in at around $35 to $40 shipped. I have a feeling this one's going to be a little bit higher than that. So just for what it's worth, I'll try to help some of you guys out. But anyway, with that, I'll leave y'all to it. Like I said, like and subscribe if you don't mind. Share us out there. Hope everybody's having a good weekend, and happy hunting, y'all.